Hey, it's a very special lunch with Jim and A.Ron.
Oh, it's special, all right.
We're feeling the booze.
We have just taken 3 shots of high-proof whiskey.
Mostly.
Yeah, one rum in
There's
there.
a 35% liqueur in
No,
there.
it's a rum. It's a rum.
No, that was 80. That was 80 proof. Firebolt was 35.
You're right.
You're right. The larceny was
Larceny was strong.
Yeah, it was.
It was powerful with the force.
It was strong. Strong it was. With
We
the force.
saw Star Wars too. So
have a podcast up.
We're
not going to spoil anything.
Go listen to it.
We're not spoiling anything. We're not going to say anything. I was just talking to Jim. Like
it was good. Liked it.
On today's Penny Arcade comic, the first comment was a massive Star Wars spoilers. I'm serious. Like, there's people that are getting their jollies off being assholes. So I would say to fuck off the internet.
I feel like that's not the fault of the trolls.
No,
it's the fault of the people going on the internet the day before they see Star Wars and being like, I don't expect any spoilers to be out there. Come on.
But still, you
got to just stay off the
open an
internet
unrelated comic, and that's the first thing you see is a massive.
Completely unrelated?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a Star Wars themed.
Yes, it was, but it had nothing to do with the movie. It was about It's about Mike coming to grips with the fact that his son doesn't like Star Wars.
Oh shit.
Which that's the thing. Like, you know, my kid doesn't like Star Wars as much as I do. I mean, maybe he will one day, but right now he's all about Pokemon and Destiny.
Pokemon, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
he's big into Pokemon. He likes the collectible aspect of it. Let me turn on the Q&A because we definitely going to have some Q's and A's here. And should we open presents? I think we should open presents to get a time for everybody to show up because then we're going to do the cachet la vieux. I know you didn't give me anything.
I got you a present, but it was like a month ago when I bought my PS4 and the game came out.
You got me Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, so there's nothing for you to open, which is kind of sad.
Yes, there is. Cecily got us both a present.
That's true. Yeah. So Cecily's saving the
and
day here.
Your 2 presents.
You put a cookie on the pile?
Well, these are all the gifts we got. Like, I thought it's pretty sweet for our Christmas tree to have legit presents.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Can we get a wide shot of this? Here,
okay.
You position the camera. I'll wide shot it.
Position
show those presents there.
Okay.
That sweet
pile of loot.
Christmas gold
underneath our Christmas tree.
Yeah, look at that.
Man.
Oh yeah. Gift card too.
We'll get there. Some
fine fan sent us. They know what I'm into.
Yeah. So do you want to open, because your presents are identical, so I can pretend to open one of yours, and
those are both mine. The boxes.
Yeah, both those boxes are yours,
and they're both the same thing. You got me two something.
It'll make sense, sure.
Okay.
And then I'm going to open up whatever Cecily got us.
All right. Well, let's do that.
And also, you got the card is just our family Christmas card. So
let me get my fucking computer out of the way here. Here.
Your fucking computer causes more trouble.
Go on the floor. Steve Jobs.
It's because it's a Mac.
Get out of here.
I have no idea. This is such a small package. What could it be?
Oh, you're opening that?
Yeah.
Should I open that?
No, you open yours first.
Where I need some purchase. I need some purchase here.
It's an elaborate wrap job.
Well, I fucked it up. That's what you're supposed to do.
What the fuck? She got us
Overlord.
Russell Stover $1 million or $1 billion Santa buck chocolate that she cut in half.
Oh, that she cut in half.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, God, no. Look at this. It's a Millennium Falcon bottle opener.
Oh, shit.
That's sweet.
What is this? You got me a cardboard box.
I got your cardboard box. Congratulations.
Here it is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, coffee mug.
No.
Let's see what it's...
Yes, it's coffee. It's a coffee mug.
What?
It's a coffee mug.
Why do you say no? It has a handle and it's mug-shaped.
Well, just because something's mug-shaped doesn't mean you put coffee in it. That's all I'm saying. While you're struggling with the packaging.
I put coffee in my mugs. I don't know about you.
Look at this sweet-ass thing. I had no idea she got this.
Really cool.
Hell yeah.
I have a feeling.
It's unbreakable. It's like the Millennium Falcon.
I have a feeling whatever is in here, I'm going to like.
I think so.
Oh, you don't put coffee in this.
Nope.
You put Moscow Mules in this.
I wrangled that from the Copper Lord himself. It's a 100% pure copper
fucking sweet. Both of these are for me.
You got a match set, brother.
We're gonna have to use these in the studio.
Well, I had some selfish motive because I'm thinking more Moscow mules for me.
Absolutely, that's gonna be the next drink we mix.
And I didn't want any of that
for sure.
That copper clad shit. I wanted to be pure copper. So
all right, well, I'm not gonna waste time opening.
Look how glorious that thing is.
But that's fucking sweet. Yeah.
Open yours because I'm wondering if they're both Millennium Falcons or if you got like a slave one or something. I'm curious.
Oh man, should really bow tie these things up. That's the thing. I didn't package the gift that I got you. I just said, here's your fucking gift.
You are not the only one in the audience, Michelle. Just things sometimes start off slow. People are just impatient. They want us to get to the sink shitting.
Yep. Star Wars. I got the Millennium Falcon.
I wonder if this is magnetic, because if I can put a magnet on the back of that, this is going to be my new favorite.
There's one way to find out. Hold it up to your hard drive.
I don't think that works.
That's cool. I like
this. Very cool.
I do not have. So the only bottle opener I have is on the end of my
can opener
wine.
Oh, really?
My wine thing. Maybe I have one on the can opener, but this is much cooler. And if it's a magnet,
yeah, if you can stick it,
put it on the fridge.
Well, I don't know if it's magnetic. I'm saying like if you can take like a rare earth magnet, stick it on the back of it, and then stick it through the fridge.
Even that, yeah.
Because when Cecily's a bartender, she has one of those like cool stainless steel. Like it's just essentially a wrecking bar for bottles, and that's our go-to bottle opener right now.
That's sweet. I like it.
Pretty slick.
It brings a little more Star Wars.
What do you get for the guy who has everything?
You get a Millennium
Falcon bottle opener. All right.
3 shots deep. I'm feeling it.
What do we do? Michelle says those bottle openers are sweet. Way to go, Cecily. I will tell her you said that. She might be watching. I don't know. Yes, they are from Cecily.
Live from work?
No, she's working from home today. So Dr. Kin says
she's got better things to do.
Dr. Kin says I made it in time for the shit sinking or the sink shitting. I've had 3 boozes. I'm 3 sheets into the win here. And let's see what else.
I'm gonna open up the other one while you're talking.
Freddie C, we've inspired him to make a Moscow Mule for the drink.
Yes.
I think he also said that he just got done watching Star Wars.
I don't know when we're gonna start cocktails with whatever we're gonna call it. I feel like we need a better name.
Yeah, there's some suggestions on the forums that were pretty slick.
Yeah, one of them I really liked. Whenever we start that'll be the first drink.
You got your headphones on, Jim?
No.
Let's start this thing. So I did. I went to my aunt's house and I shat her sink, and I've got video evidence of it. Let me see. So here is the beginning of the scene of the crime. I'm gonna throw our Amazon thing here, and I'm gonna turn on VLC as soon as you get done ripping into that Wolverine.
Sorry. Take it open. God, my desk has never been messier.
I know it's a problem, and also I'm gonna make you smell the shit smell.
Oh, I have a whole rigmarole to go through here with your.
You do.
So
it's double wrapped because this is something you must respect. So
don't spray it at me.
I'm not going to spray it at you. I'm going to spray it inside this bag. You're going to take a whiff of it, then you're going to seal it up, and then in a couple minutes it'll dissipate. First off, this is the poop.
Here's the other thing. Last night when we went to see Star Wars, they put that in my seat as they picked me up. They put it in the car seat, and I open the door, and there's a shit sitting there.
This is true. This is the shit, and it looks really good. It doesn't feel anything like shit. It's hard. It's very lightweight, but it looked good in the bowl. And as you'll see how I staged it, that sold the illusion. And you can get this on Amazon for like $9. It's called like the Digimon, but it's whatever. If you search for realistic poop, it's the first result you'll get. And then the thing that sells it is this liquid ass product. This too is available on Amazon for about $8 or $9, and it is potent, as Jim is about to find out. All right, let's see the setup here. I'm not making this up. This is about the most proud I've ever been with myself. This exceeded my expectations. Here we go. Here's the setup.
Operation LWJ&A.
Yep, chocolate icing. Betty Crocker, very important. Smeared on the bottom there. You put it on the bowl, and then you slide it in a direction so you get that realistic schmear. And then I went overboard with the next step. Liquid ass. Yep. No, I'd smelled it. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh Jesus, this was terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then I put the icing in the trash can, and I buried it underneath like some toilet paper that I got out.
Now wait.
And it looks good because it's wet. It looked really. I cannot undersell the effect this thing had. Now, before we go on to the actual footage, I want to get your honest reaction to this. Okay.
Should I spray it?
Oh wow.
And just give it one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not. Tell me my business here. I'm a professional sink shitter at this point.
Right. You've done this far more than I have.
Okay. Take a whiff of that, then seal it up.
Ah!
Because it's not just poop. It's like poop for someone who's been sick. Like if you've had diarrhea, it's terrible, right? It's the worst. Look at you. You can't even believe it. You thought you knew. You thought you knew it was going to be about, but you didn't. You didn't.
I thought it was going to be like a stink bomb.
No.
It's so much worse than a stink bomb. Oh my God. It smells like some unhealthy shit.
Yeah, like someone just had a all Taco Bell diet and then wrecked the toilet. Now,
okay, I don't smell anymore. That's good.
Well, you habituate pretty fast, but you can imagine like I did like 10.
Did you open the bag back
No, God, no. I sealed it. No, this. I double bagged this. When I roll around with this in my pocket, it is double bagged.
Can you imagine if the cap came off and it spilled?
Well, I left it in my car last night and it got down below freezing, and I'm like, I'm glad I double bagged it because if it exploded, I'm just going to throw it away. Throw it away.
That's horrible.
Okay, so
one of the worst shit smells.
Bear with me because I tried to pre-jigger this all to where it would just work, and it can. I don't know our software well enough to do what I wanted to do with it. So give me a second to stop. Oh, spoilers. There, it's paused. All right, now let's go back to the scene, and I'm gonna let's see, remove this window region, and then add screen capture. So what I did is I
was muted.
Oh well,
they saw my reaction. They probably heard me through your mic. So.
I hope. What I did is I slipped my phone with its camera on in my top pocket, my top flannel jacket pocket, and I captured this whole thing. And it kind of bogs down after a few minutes, and I'm gonna take you through all the twists and turns that this the who shit the sink mystery went on. Real quick, I'm going to see if we have any comments. Dr. Kin says I should have rethought eating lunch during this. Yeah, there's a reason we don't. It's not that, but it is. Let's see what else.
At least you didn't have to smell it.
Yeah,
the smell is not good. Yes, these are from Cecily.
Man, stupid 9 to 5. I'm drinking Diet 7-Up while you guys are getting drunk. Although I've never started drinking at 10:30 a.m. I guess there can always be a first. I'm not going to judge Michelle.
I kind of want to change the name of Lunch with Jim and A.Ron to Day Drinking.
The Day Drink. Sure.
Like, that's kind of what we do on this show.
Michelle want to know if you ate before this. We both ate. Yeah. So we got full bellies.
I had my big burrito.
Okay. Here's what happened. I missed the first 15 seconds because I was in another. So let me tell you what happened before the video picked up. My cousin Colin. So here's what happened. I shit the sink, and I waited till there was low traffic at the bathroom. But when I come out, there had been a fight amongst my little nieces. Like there's like 5 little girls between the age of 3 and 7, and they got their shit up about something. And they were having a fight that several of the parents were breaking up and making them go to the corners outside the bathroom. So I slipped out the door and I pulled it not completely shut, but like, cracked essentially. And then I went back to the table. And that is the only flaw in the ointment here. But I was gifted several gifts because I took my spot at the table. About 5 minutes past, my cousin Colin gets up, makes a beeline to the bathroom, opens it like a foot, starts to go inside, pivots on his heel, and just walks out. This is his mom's house. So he goes into her private bathroom in the bedroom and then does his business, comes out. 5 minutes later, my cousin Amanda comes in, and this is what happens.
There's shit in the sink.
What?
That's perfect.
On the car ride home, Cecily and I said I couldn't have scripted a better response. And she said, we did script this, and that was the response. It's amazing. Thank you, cousin Amanda, for fulfilling my expectations.
Shit in the sink.
Here we go.
There's shit in the sink.
What? So this is my cousin Amanda. This is my Aunt Susan. I'm going to introduce the dramatis persona as we go.
I like you playing dumb. What?
Uh-oh. The kids are summoned upstairs. There's going to be an interrogation.
Because of course no adult would do this.
I don't want to go pee now.
This is my Aunt Lisa. She is the proprietor of this establishment.
Okay.
Is it a man turd?
It's kind of impressive. Okay, I think we need to round up the children and ask them.
There's got to be somebody tall.
Round up the usual suspects.
Somebody tall.
Sammy, come here.
You guys said no. We had an issue with the bathroom sink.
We have an issue. There's an issue with the bathroom sink.
She's correct. Me to open my present you thought I'd have.
We can do that tomorrow.
Can we do it now?
This is my son Jack and my nephew Joe.
Yeah, that's Joe.
Why are we up here? Did you do that?
The kids want to know. Oh no, because they're in trouble. Like there was an adult summoning all the children out of the basement. They're down there playing quietly, minding their own business. But I wonder what Joe was up to, because this is a man who's like, oh God, what is it? What did they know? What do they know?
This is the one who went into the bathroom and pivoted, right?
No. That's Colin. He's like a mid-20s kid.
Why are we up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on?
Why are we up here?
But yeah, that's a guilty face.
No, because he already moved today.
It's a confused face. What's happening? Why?
He only goes once a day.
And all the kids are filing in and seeing. Oh God! So here's me. I'm going in pretending like this is my first dance at this rodeo.
Oh, look at it.
Now, I actually lose my shit. I'm cracking up legitimately here because of how funny this is. Okay.
It's appropriate.
All right.
Oh man!
It's almost 9 and I just throw it out here.
The dog?
Okay, so obviously somebody didn't wipe. Do we need to check?
There's shit. My Aunt Lisa wanted to check kid asses for who didn't wipe.
Why do they assume nobody wiped?
I think the presumption at first was a child had to do it, and since there was no toilet,
adult would.
So there's no toilet paper and evidence that they just like for some reason well, but I mean a kid wouldn't think to do that. Like that I don't know. I don't know the thought process of when you're confronted with a steaming pile.
I mean, it's a confusing thing.
Yes.
So I understand.
I want to address something. Scott says, so these people know you and didn't immediately assume it was your shenanigans. This is dealt with later in the video. This is just the first act, Sean. You gotta be patient. All right, here we go. Continuing.
3-step reveal.
I didn't even go to the bathroom here. I didn't either. I think the dog.
Poor kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's your hand if you think it's a
This is my cousin Cliff.
Mika.
I'm blaming the dog here. The family dog.
You don't care.
Okay, this is a first for the Morley Christmas.
I'm glad. I'm glad they didn't say this again.
Uh-huh. Okay, this is the fatal flaw. This is my Aunt Tina. she was one of her daughters was involved in the squabble outside the bathroom. So she saw me exit the bathroom and pull the door closed. Okay. She's on to me. So just watch.
Then why does it smell so bad? No, it smells though.
And they still think it's a real turd, man.
That got awful. What? What?
I'm being fingered for the
Calling
crime.
you out.
And you'd think like at this point I'm like, oh, this sucks. I'm going to get smoked out, and this is not going to be the prank that I wanted to pull.
I feel like I got a part. Who played the Christmas prank? Because it's not funny.
No, I disagree, Amanda.
What? That is what it is.
That's gotta be fake, right?
No. Okay, you just clean it up and tell me.
Punch out all the babies.
I'm not,
Punch them down.
Guys, shame on you.
I'm not cleaning shit.
It was Marley. She had her diaper on. She took it off.
Oh no, there's no way she could get down. She was not looking like that.
They're pondering the logistics.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great.
She couldn't get her tied up. It's not her.
It's treatment.
Yeah, seriously.
My step grandmother just got blamed, Treva.
You already went poop, so.
There's my grandma, my step grandma.
Joe is finding this funny now, so that's
Yep.
Yeah, it's totally real. I'm not believing it's real.
She did it.
It could be fake, but I think it's real.
I hope people can hear this.
it smells real. They
How's that for
can't.
When you clean takeout.
Why is everybody
Because you like to prank people.
See,
They know.
the A.Ron nature is working against me, and I was kind of caught in the so I'm like, things are looking bad for Team A.Ron here. And but what do you think of my inspired defense?
I do?
Yes, I guess.
This is like my third Christmas party ever.
Why would I do this? This is the third time I've been invited to Christmas party. I wouldn't do this to my family.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah.
It is fake.
I knew it was fake.
Susan did it. Susan did it. She got one yesterday.
This was my salvation. My step grandmother observed that my Aunt Susan's boss gave her fake poop for a gag Christmas present, and she was talking about it early in the party, and I did not know this. So now, the thing is, yes, everyone knows I'm a practical joker, but my whole family is a bunch of fucking jokers. Okay,
All right.
so I'm starting to like, okay, maybe I can work with this.
Oh God.
Who did that?
It's not.
I don't want to smell it.
I don't blame you. It's bad.
Cliff's just shoving pie in his mouth. He don't give a shit.
It's not real, but who did it?
What's that?
What? It smells like poop, though. No.
She said she got one yesterday.
That is freaking awesome.
No one would have thought about. It's literally your
All the sea lawyering that's going on here.
I didn't do it, but I wish I would have.
I think
I think at this point, Aunt Lisa has gotten it in a piece of toilet paper, and she's determined that it's fake.
Gotcha.
He just provided this stain.
Sarah.
Yeah, once you
No,
feel
I've
it.
been in on that, and I know she didn't do it.
What made? I wish I was that.
He can't sleep tonight.
I don't have cooking it, but you will. Who did that?
I really wish I
mean, it smells like it does.
Whatever
that is, smells like
I believe you. That's hilarious.
What? No, that's my cousin Clint.
I wish I would have thought of that. That's flipping
I'm
hilarious.
gonna get a lie detector test the next year.
I really do. That's hilarious.
I don't know what.
Man, you keep waving. God, you keep waving around. Jesus. Oh my God. Who shit the sink?
I mean, it happened at a party once.
Someone shit on a coat.
All right, it starts to slow down here, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start walking it forward a bit to get to the twists and turns.
All right.
I listened to. I got cop friend.
Aunt Lisa's now threatening her cop friend to get her cop friend involved.
Why?
I don't think she's being serious. We're gonna have to call the popo.
Jack's just like
The poo. We're gonna have to call the poo poo.
that's freaking hilarious.
All right, let me see.
It's going in the trash. I don't know how to get it.
Yeah, she's now saying this is a clearly expensive thing. If no one's going to claim it, it's going into trash.
It's not that expensive, right?
It's $9.
Lisa, can you do that to Grandma?
And we had dark brown grout in the bathroom.
And then now we're sharing stories of other things that have been shat. My aunt's husband's a general contractor, and she's talking a story of a plumber who built a piece of realistic shit that he installed in a dry toilet out of grout or some shit like that.
Dried, it was like brown. So
Okay.
he put it in the bottom of the toilet and put a little bit of water on it because we didn't even have any water.
Oh, somebody shit the dry toilet.
Oh my god! Cleaning crew came.
All right. Oh shit. God damn it! Why is this pausing? This guy right here is my cousin Colin, and he ultimately is the one. This is the next twist that the story is about to take.
Is he going to take the blame?
No, he's going to incriminate himself.
Probably Spencer's.
Yeah, where can you get shit? Where can you get fake shit smell? This is you.
Somebody might want to check their princess diaper. That was too perfect.
Because I was about to wash my hands and I was like,
Wait, you saw the. Okay, here we go. Listen.
I could. When I walked in there, I just saw it and I turned around and left.
My cousin just said when I saw it, I just turned around and left.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's about to become the prime suspect.
well, there you go. I gotta go.
I wish that bad.
Yeah, really, I choked because I was about to wash my hands and I was like,
Wait, you saw the.
I saw it in there.
He just spun around and like, fuck this.
I thought it was like a little kid or something that had an accident. They want to make a big deal about it. So I came back over here.
Oh my god!
And then
bullshit. You've seen that a couple times at a party or something at your house. It had to be because nobody turns around.
we've seen
Yeah!
something like that.
Nobody does
And
that.
just goes, oh, it's all good.
What makes it good scene? You just like, out. All right, there's shit in the sink. It reminds me of Dane Cook. Someone's shit on the coat.
Oh god!
Someone's shit on the
It's too good.
Oh god! I
I'm
haven't
about
seen
to
it.
shit myself.
You can tell how pleased with myself. I'm having a full body orgasm right now.
Every time someone says who shit the sink,
Katrina said that mom got one this week.
it's too good.
Katrina said she got one as
Fake.
a joke or something. Her boss or
Her boss did it.
So they're explaining why Aunt Susan's being blamed because she got her boss got her a piece of fake shit before the break.
You.
Shit.
She said she would have.
You
She said
shit.
she didn't. You shit in the sink?
You shit?
You're really tall though.
I shit you not. I didn't do that. She's slamming you. Tina was like, I wish somebody takes some Hershey syrup next time. I see it.
I think that's might be. Things are starting to
That's
wind
it?
down. I think that's it. So,
All right.
what do you think, man? I would like to open up to the audience and say for comment, and also because here Cecily and I have determined to do this at her mom's house this weekend. As you can see, we've got a new turd. We still got the liquid ass.
Oh, this is new. Yeah, that's
This
right.
is
They
new.
threw the old one away.
Because that's the thing is, and also my aunt posted that night on Facebook. What did she say?
Yeah, this is like a latex.
Because I didn't take credit for it. I wanted to see what would happen, and I wasn't sure how this would play out. But let me see.
What is this? I have a card.
Yeah, that's just the card, our family Christmas card.
Oh, okay.
I got to scroll through all her bullshit here.
Bullshit.
She says, "I'm thankful for my very delightful and weird family. What a memorable Christmas gathering."
Yeah, they won't soon forget that Christmas.
And people have been talking about this. This is like this was a big talk of the season. Now here's the thing. My son now knows. He thought this was the greatest because he didn't know until we got in the car and started talking on our car ride home, and he thought it was great. And I watched this video with him, and he thought it's hilarious. We want to do it with his, and I explained to him, look, when we do this at Cecily's mom's house, I don't want you to help. You can laugh hysterically. You can't tell your little friends, and you can't do the thing you do where you try to throw people off the blame. But it's like, you know, when you tell him like, hey, I just got your dad a present. It's Millennium Falcon bottle opener. Don't tell him. 5 minutes later, he's going to be like, hey, Dad, what do you think you're getting for Christmas? You know, you're a big Star Wars fan. What do you think would be a good gift? What's the ship to Han and Chewie? It's the Millennium Falcon. It's the Millennium Falcon. That's how he does. So now it's been a week and we haven't mentioned it to him. So I think that we're not going to have the build up to worry about. But as soon as the shit is the sink at
shit hits the sink.
Yeah, like it's all about his performance. Now the other thing is, like, if anything, Cecily's family are bigger jokers than we are, and her brother Robert is especially like a king practical joker, and he's going to be there. So I'm going to try to angle the shitting to where it's like after he's been in the kitchen or he's been in the bathroom area.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And I'm also going to, because I went with the horizontal shit, I'm going to go with the vertical shit this time. I'm going to put the frosting on the side of the bowl and then push it down instead of sideways. Just to get, I think that's a needed piece of realism.
All right.
But I'd like to it's like, what do you think I could have done better? The other thing is, like, Cecily was criticizing my performance.
I think if you really want to go for it,
yeah,
you get a shit that has the consistency of shit.
But how? I mean, you'd have to make that. I don't know.
You'd have to make
and you'd have to microwave it. Like, yeah.
I mean, shit's gonna get cold sitting in the sink for a while.
That's
so,
true.
like,
that's true.
Maybe not microwave, but you definitely like need a mushy.
But the smell and the way it gets wet when that spray hits it, it sold the illusion until someone actually picked it up. I was amazed at how well it all came together.
Yeah, it looks real gross.
Let's see.
And it smells real terrible.
Michelle says, your sweet grandma got blamed. You are terrible. She not really. I think it was more of a ha-ha thing. And then she turned around and blamed Aunt Susan. So there you go. Louis B's. Oh, this is a good suggestion. I would say to try to volunteer to clean it up yourself somehow so they don't find out as fake poo.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
I think I suggested that last week. And you were like, I don't know.
Yeah. Because I don't, you know, it's an interesting game we play with our prey. Do you want to, you know, I kind of want this to be an organic experience, but I also, you know, so I don't want to tip the scales too far in the behavior, you know? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do.
And volunteering to clean it up is a little suspicious.
Here's another good idea. Wes Stevens, maybe leave a piece of. Now that's the thing. Like at her family, I could probably volunteer. Like I think if Cecily volunteered to clean it up last week, it would have worked. Because it's like, oh well, you know, an outsider's trying to score brownie points with this, and there'd also be like, no, you can't clean it up because you're an outsider and you're not gonna clean up this family shit. But this is another solid suggestion from Wes. Maybe leave a piece of chocolatey TP in the sink with it. I actually thought about doing that to make it clear that, like, you know, this wasn't a baby. This is a person. This is a person that knows right from wrong.
Take some of the chocolate icing and write Colin was here on the mirror.
I thought about doing some Mr. Hanky stuff too. But the thing is, like, it was surprisingly stressful. Like I was only in that bathroom for like a minute. And it's still, that was enough to almost the whole thing got unraveled.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder, like,
I walk out and there was this big, there's this big fucking deal going on now with little girls crying and saying she did this and she did that. And like I said, that's the thing that really caught up with me and kind of rankles. Michelle says, and And we're done with the Boston cream pie flavored Yo plate. Maybe I should have come in as drunk.
Yeah, bad lunch decision.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong day to eat.
You did.
Boston cream parfait.
Or chocolate brownies.
Yeah.
Particularly bad. German chocolate cake. No.
Mhm.
Dr. Kin says, well done. I commend you on how well you know your family. That shit wouldn't work at my family Xmas. We just have a blank-faced terror. I guess I take it for granted that all my families are pretty fun. Here's the other thing. I was nervous because most of the Morley family Christmases tend to get, especially in an election year, there'd be more, but everyone is so happy. Everyone was so happy this year.
Was there eggnog?
There's so much wine being, bottles and bottles of wine being drank. And we had just got done at the kid table, which that's everyone. It's like 28 to 35. All the kids are in the basement. But we had just got this thing where we were playing our wine glasses making it go woo, and we'd gotten different tones, and we were doing Christmas carols, and we were all kind of drunk. But no, everyone was so happy that I was thinking that this would be funny if this came on top of a gun control argument or a immigration argument or a
motive. You're looking for motive.
Yeah, or there's a religious argument between a younger crowd, older crowd. But no, everybody was super happy.
Is there any way you can set that up? Can you set up a motive? Can you cause some problems right before you shit the sink?
Is that ethical? To start some family rancor at Christmas time? Certainly it'd be welcome in an experiment such as this.
Yeah, Is there a way to do it without pissing everybody off?
I don't know, because that's the thing. At once there was actually some. I don't know if you could tell my aunt. There was some genuine anger, and Aunt Amanda. But once it was discovered, it was artificial shit. The whole there was an energy. I don't know if it came across my pocket cam, but once it was revealed it was fake shit, that all kind of went away.
Yeah.
Tyler wants to know: are you planning on confessing at any point? Maybe next Christmas. I imagine the truth will come out. I don't know.
At the very least, someone could potentially see this.
Yeah, but the other thing is now this was so much fun. I've got a bug, but I can't. You can only shit the sink once per family, and I don't me and Cessa are already thinking what are we going to do? And we don't have to wait till Christmas because my family gets together at Super Bowl, Memorial Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving. I've got several. It doesn't have to be a Christmas prank. I can do all kinds of pranks. And there's with this family, my granddad has 150-acre farm with a cabin and big lakes and stuff where we all shoot. There's so many things I can do.
Here's how you take.
There's a pool, like a Baby Ruth at the pool, the pool opening party in Labor Day.
Here's how
Memorial Day rather.
If you want to take it to the next level, really shit the sink. So then they're like, oh, this again?
So Jeff on the forum claims that he's like, I didn't have time to do prep, so I just called an audible there's no way he's serious, right? That was a joke.
It's gotta be a joke. I hope it's a joke.
Because if you actually shit your family's sink, you deserve whatever you get.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Well, this is a first at the Jeff family Christmas.
Also, where do you go from there, right? You actually shit the sink. What do you do next year?
I don't know. I got a lot of time to plan it. Jackie L says this is way better than charades. Bet that was a great way to spend 20 minutes, honestly. And then again, Colin walking in there and just noping out, and then confessing to it later.
Mm-hmm.
And his girlfriend's I don't know if I caught this, but his girlfriend was like, "Why didn't you didn't say anything to me?" Colin is now, I think, prime suspect. Because he lives there. It's his mom and dad. He's actually a professional car racer. He went to school for being a crew, and he makes money racing sprint cars. It's kind of impressive.
That's cool.
But he, as you would imagine, a guy like that, no stranger to the practical joke.
Sure.
Let's see.
All right, who shit my carburetor?
That's Scott says you should have gone there to clean it up and came out with chocolate icing off of it. Oh, and then I go and wipe it on someone's face. Oh man,
it'd have to be chocolate icing mixed with the shit smell.
It would be mixed because there's no way to separate the two.
What did it smell like in that room the whole
bad
time?
Because the thing is, once you wash it down,
waving it around everywhere.
It was vile, and it dissipates, as you can tell. It dissipates quickly, but when it was tin sprays in the bowl, confined in like that small bathroom area was it's like once you washed it down the sink and turned on the fan, it was pretty over. But no, it was vile.
Ugh.
Vile. Yeah, no, Louis B, I'm confirming. No one knows. No one has an ironclad. I mean, I don't know. Like maybe they've gotten together and talked about it behind my back, but no one knows to this day who shit the sink. Scott W says, cleaning lemonade, you snort laughed all over your keyboard with Jim and A.Ron is what this episode should have been titled. So I don't know. Yeah, Dan P says one thing I could start a manufacturer argument, start a Star Wars debate. So you get some rancor going that way. Like say, like I thought the new movie sucked.
And like the prequels were better.
Okay, so Dr. Canton, he asked the questions like, why did you decide against the Dixie Cup? Seems like it was a good choice. I just called an audible. I had cups on me. There wasn't in my aunt's bathroom. There wasn't like a medicine cabinet in this guest bathroom or somewhere I could put it up and like out of people's line. And I didn't want to risk putting it on the floor behind the toilet where someone might knock it over because then Jesus. And I'm like, well, you could just, and I was just doing the math of like how small a bathroom this was that, you know, I played around in our kitchen sink, like to know kind of in this big area. I was confident that for 20, 30 minutes with the door pulled with, you know, just cracked open, that it would be pretty bad. And I left the fan off, of course. Yeah. Michelle says there is nowhere to go from there. You'd be stuck at home alone during Christmas watching mukbang or whatever. Nothing says I love you, Santa, like a screaming Asian teenager.
It's true.
This is a really evil suggestion, Louis B. Just give some Star Wars spoilers to really piss people off. Yeah, no, that's pure evil.
Yep.
So yeah, no, that was a lot of fun. It exceeded my expectations. Do you have anything that you want to talk about today? Man.
No, I was anxiously awaiting
because this is for you had not. I've been keeping this as a you know, not exactly closely guarded secret. But I told him what did I send you the night of? Because I remember driving home. I had a light. I sent you something to let you know that the eagle had landed. The chicken was in the pot.
I'll probably tell you. December 8th. Nope.
It's funny because my sister's Christmas early in the morning, there was a lot of political debate and argument. And like, you realize how out of touch I am with my family's politics.
You said who shit the sink worked better than I could have possibly hoped. And I got it all on video. I said, oh my God, that's amazing. Can't wait to see it. You said the first person to find it literally said who shit the sink. And I said, too perfect.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Amazing. Like you couldn't have asked for better, right?
No, I really couldn't. I couldn't believe, and that's the thing. When Amanda started going for the toilet, my eyes got wide, and Cecily pulled me to the dessert table because as soon as she came out and said, "Who shit the sink?" I just started laughing convulsively for 15 seconds. Now my back was turned to everybody. Everybody's looking at her. I don't think that contributed to anything, but I don't think I could have kept it together. It was it's too perfect. Like, it's like,
yeah,
it's yeah.
I mean, she used the exact phrase.
Yeah. What are the odds? Someone comes out and says, who shit this? Because my worst case in there, I thought that she would like, you know, someone go in there and like politely inform my aunt and then they just take care and nothing would come of it.
Someone took some shit.
I don't know. You know, Lisa, I don't know if you know, but someone, I think someone pooped in your sink.
And they'd clean it up.
Oh my God.
And it'd be the end of it.
It must have been, let's not embarrass anyone. It was probably grandma. Yeah, that would be the worst.
All right. Who shit the sink?
That she did. It's just like that, man. Just like that.
Amazing.
Dan Perez making a Peyton Manning joke. When you called an audible, did you yell Omaha? No, I did not. I was trying to be stealthy. I was just trying to be stealthy.
I don't get it.
So Peyton Manning, when he's audible at the line, one of the things he yells is Omaha. When you know,
okay.
You know how football works.
Yeah, they call out like blue 42.
Yeah, they have a plan, and if the plan changes,
90210.
Sure, yeah.
Christian Slater.
Oh, not Christian Slater.
No one's ever said Christian Slater.
Apple.
What can you get away with saying?
You could say anything you want. I'm sure you could say Christian Slater. I've just never heard anyone do that.
Who shit the sink?
Cache la vie! Cache la vie! Also, we have a French fan. If you'd like to correct my etymology or my pronunciation of, because I don't think I just did a Google Translate. Who shit the sink? It said "caché la vie."
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. It sounds really good.
Sounds classy.
Anthony B. It does. It's like wiping your ass with silk. Do you plan on going to see a Christmas Day movie? I actually have two plans. When is Ravenous comes out on Christmas, right?
I guess.
Wait a second.
So does Hateful Eight.
Yeah, definitely the Hateful. No, not Ravenous. God damn it, Revenant.
Yeah.
When is that release? When is the release date? December. So my plan is to see, because I have my son on Christmas, but his mom picks him up from noon to 9 p.m. because that's what the parenting guidelines say, and she does it just to piss me off. So I've got a 9-hour break where I don't have a child. I'm going to go out and see The Revenant and then Hateful Eight in some order. And you're welcome to come, by the way, if you want to get into one or both of those.
Yeah, I might do that. I don't have anything going on Christmas Day.
Like last Christmas, we didn't, because we had the Jack for the majority of the Christmas. So we just played with our toys and we had the PlayStation 4. Like we just played video games all day. The year before that, I went to see Django Unchained and Les Mis. So I have a tradition. Like that's an old JW thing. Like a lot of people go out and see movies on Christmas Day.
That have nothing.
It used to be like no one would do that, but now everyone fucking does it. It's like one of the busiest days in the world.
Chinese food and movies. The only two.
Everyone does the Chinese food and movies now, and it was the JWs and the Jews that started it. Let's see. Tyler S wants to know: are you planning on podcasting new Star Wars, dude? Where have you been? Go to Baldwin. It's there. It was there last night. What do you think we're doing here, man? We got you taken care of.
Come on, Sham.
Let's see. Jackie has a pronunciation. It's Kishaya Levie. Caché Levie. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. That doesn't help my mush mouth that much.
We need a sound file.
Michelle wants to know what the worst prank I've ever pulled on my family. I think you just witnessed it. I mean, this something I came up with like 4 or 5 months ago, and I've been planning and thinking about it ever since. I'm trying to think of like some really good practical jokes I played.
Never played any on my family, but
we shrink wrapped a dude at that I worked at the Auto Trim Design. We had for wrapping pallets, we had these giant like roller size, or you could hold them like a baseball bat, and there's just giant things of shrink wrap. And we shrink wrapped a person's car, like to the depth of a quarter inch or something. It was pretty good.
Had a friend of mine had a key to another friend's apartment.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, this is good.
And so we did a couple of things. We pranked him a few times with that key. First time we went in and we rearranged all his dishes in his cabinets. I didn't take anything, just moved everything. So his plates would be where his cups were, and had to confuse the shit out of him. Second time we staged like a dummy of a dead body on his living room floor when he was coming home from work.
Poor Orpher.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I've done some other pranks too, but nothing like serious.
The worst I've ever heard, and I told this on Blue Yonder. I'm gonna tell it again.
Okay.
And actually, the two worst pranks I can think of were done by the same individual who we'll call Ace Jace. One of his cousins he lived next door to. I just took Cecily on a tour of Chatton Valley last weekend too, because it turns out my sister lives like 2 minutes from there.
Did she feel like it was as dark as we did?
Well, you know what? Ever since Pauline's husband died, they've I don't know whether Pauline's done it or what, or not Pauline, Annette. I don't know what, but they've cleaned that up. Like the old Jason, Ace Jace's old shitty abandoned trailer is still there, and it looks as bad as ever. But you know how I used to have all those old rusted out cars?
Yeah,
that's all cleaned up. It's actually looking pretty nice, pretty trim. All the shitty one single wide trailers and abandoned cars have been cleaned up, and it looks decent. But I was trying to set the pictures. Like imagine this trailer surrounded by 30 abandoned cars. And teenage boys hanging out playing BB gun wars and building homemade explosives and shit all weekend. That was Chatton Valley, the legend of Chatton Valley.
Yeah.
The worst prank. So this is the first one is irresponsible. I wouldn't encourage anyone to do it. But Ace Jace's cousin Nathan, I think Nathan was about 15 at the time. Ace Jace was 18. He took a shotgun, a 12 gauge shotgun, pulled apart the shell and put and dumped all the shot out of it. Loaded in the shotgun. Came in the back door of Nathan's trailer, kicked open his bedroom door, and said, "Nathan, I'm sick of your fucking shit." And shot him. And I guess the wad, because there's like there's like some kind of wadding or something at the end of the shell, came out and hit Nathan in the chest. And I guess for like several seconds, Nathan thought he'd just been shot by the shotgun.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I can't even imagine the sound of a 12 gauge going off in like an 8x8 bedroom, and then this thing,
and then a man screaming.
You. Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
So I told that on one of the Blue Yonders, and the other one is our friend Jonesy was going off to the Army.
I love this story. I fucking love it.
He was going off to the Army, and he's going in induction and basic training. Jason, Ace Jace, sorry, he put in a penis pump, like a big deluxe Austin Powers style penis pump into his rucksack. And the first thing the drill instructor did when he got everybody in their bivouacs, whatever, I guess they unzip it and they just throw everyone's shit onto the floor. And that penis pump comes and clatters out on the floor. And I guess the drill sergeant couldn't fucking believe it and wouldn't let up with Jonesy the whole time.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Like, what the fuck is this, maggot? You're gonna suck your own dick? What the fuck? Oh my God, the way.
How do you deny that?
And think Jonesy tells that story. You know how funny that guy is. It's like it can have you in tears the way he says the drill sergeant.
It already has me in tears.
Oh, so funny.
I can just picture it and him go, "What is happening?
Yeah.
Why is this in my bag?"
But the shotgun thing's legit dangerous. Like, people have died from less. Like, you don't fuck around with firearms.
That's too much.
Bad idea.
Penis pump, though, that's perfect.
Penis pump, if you got a guy going to basic, put a penis pump in the rucksack and watch the hilarity. So same question for Jim. Worst prank? I think you just did it.
Yeah, I don't have any great pranks. Maybe
also, your target of your prank was mentally handicapped.
Yeah, minorly. Let's not.
Forrest Gump level, right? He's right around the Forrest Gump range.
Maybe a little more capable. He's taking care of himself.
That's true. But I'm just saying that, like, that might seem like a mild prank, but when you add in the fact that poor Orfer was.
Yeah, I wouldn't send a penis pump with him to. I wouldn't shoot him with a shotgun.
Oh no!
But like rearranging your dishes and putting a obviously fake dead body in your house. It's just like a moment of what the fuck, and then
when I got my first modern computer that was capable of playing WAV files, it was some 46 SX20. We got onto the BBSs because I had a 2400 baud modem, and we downloaded a bunch of WAV files. One of them was like a sultry woman saying, "Good morning, this is your wake up call," in like that sexy kind of fuck bunny way. And so we started, me and Ace Jace again. Started prank calling people, and it was, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning. We were calling people we knew, and we got to Bill. Do you remember Bill?
Mm-hmm.
We called him. It was like 9 in the morning. We played this song, and there was like this long 10 seconds pause, and he goes, "Helen?"
That's about the best reaction you could hope for.
Yeah, no,
there's someone in his life
good.
Who he thinks may be doing this.
Yeah, no, like there's like. Because Bill was always kind of like surprisingly suave and good at the late, and like we were just like fed like that was his for like her is someone when I was like 18 that I'm like, who the fuck is this? He's like thinking, oh yeah, this is one of these hot chicks. She's calling me at 9 in the morning. What's going on? My hotlight's blinging.
I did another prank on my boss one time when I worked at
this is Buzztronics.
No, very very small like startup web design company out in Plainfield, Indiana.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And our boss Ryan used to play, like he was the owner of the company. Everything. He started this whole thing up, startup thing, and he used to play Call of Duty all the time.
This
was like one of
this is back when Call of Duty was still like Omaha Beach.
Yeah, like it wasn't even Modern Warfare yet.
Oh,
it
no.
was like real early. Or, actually, maybe it wasn't Call of Duty. Maybe it was Battlefield 1942.
Okay.
because it was a long time ago. But he used to play it all the time, and like we'd go in his office and he'd just be playing and playing. And we try to have meetings and we try to get work done, and he's like playing and playing this game. So eventually he's out of the office on a call with some client. We go into his office, we go on his computer, and we change his shortcut icon from. We mocked up. We went to the Call of Duty or Battlefield whatever page, EA's thing, and we took a screenshot of it, and we got the HTML of it, and then we modified it a little bit to say like, Ryan, your account has been suspended for overuse. Like you will not be able to play for the next 72 hours or whatever. And we changed his shortcut icon to open the web page. On his desktop instead of the game. So he goes in there, he opens it up, and we hear like, what the fuck from his office, and he's like freaking out, and we're all like,
yeah.
And then he comes out there and he's like, guys, I'm gonna go across the street real quick. So he goes to an internet cafe across the street, and he goes and he loads up Battlefield,
and it still works.
Of course it works.
Oh, I thought because he opened on his desktop, it would still redirect him to the error page.
No. Not he doesn't have like a laptop. He's got like a desktop that.
Oh, okay.
So
he just went to a net cafe.
He went to a net cafe where he played occasionally and knew the guy and everything. And like, so he goes over there and it works, and he comes back. He's like, "What the fuck? Why isn't this working? I don't understand. They've banned me on one computer.
Yeah,
but we're like, oh, maybe it's your IP address. Like they know where you're playing from." But it was real funny. He was so angry about that for like 2 days.
We did so okay.
He was obsessed.
We did get Ace Jace pretty good. So Ace Jace was older than us by a couple of years, and I remember you know, because we were all horny teenagers, and you had to be over 18 to get access in the old BBS days to the adult section of the bulletin boards.
Oh, I know this story. Yep.
So Nathan, his cousin, who he got shotgunned a year or two previously, we're trying to think of a way to get Ace Jace's account, his BBS account. We're going to like, you know, hijack it and use it to siphon as much pornography off of this BBS as we possibly could.
Good idea.
But the problem is he logged in several times a day to play VGA Planets, and he's like in tournaments and doing all this other stuff, and he would see that his ratio was off, and we needed him offline. So Nathan, who was taking a Ben Davis programming course, whipped up this little GW basic file that would essentially say, you've caught some kind of virus, now formatting your hard drive 1%, 2% with the little blocks. And so the thing is, Ace Jace was dumb. This is back when computers like erector sets and like, you know, you had like special arcane knowledge if you could make stuff work. He was all the time, hey, I just got Star Control 2, man. I don't have enough memory. Can you like fucking load my mouse driver into high memory? Like do all this stuff. And like, you know, either I or Nathan would do it for him. Nathan used one of those opportunities to insert that thing into his auto exec bat or config sys. So every time he tries to reboot he sees it, boots up, it says his hard drive is ready. He shuts it off, reboots. It starts right back up. And we used the next 2 or 3 days of confusion to leech as much porn as we could off of his account,
to keep him off his own computer,
so we could
downloading your own.
We could continue we could continue just raking in the pornography from his account. He's still pissed. Like I had dinner with him 3 or 4 years ago, and he brought conversation came up, and he brought that up. Like, you sons of bitches made me lose that fucking VGA Planets tournament. And I'm like, whatever, man.
Yeah,
whatever. I needed those.
Your ladder ranking has gone down by 2 points.
Yeah, I needed those 320 by 200 gifts, man.
Hey, man. Blue alien skin Rebecca Romaine. Sure, why not?
I feel like that's a pretty good lunch.
Yeah, it's good.
I hope you guys are going to take. Now, this is the last lunch we're going to do for like 2 weeks. We're taking the next 2 weeks more or less off.
Yeah, we're not doing actually. We're gonna have like one day, I think, maybe a Monday or the next week,
because we got a couple. We're gonna try to record like all 5 of the next days in one day, so we can then take. Because I got my son all next week, and I want to take time off to spend with him. And you know, we've been working pretty hard. We got a lot of Christmas cards out. We got a lot of content out. We got the Baldies that are gonna be coming out. We got a bunch of commissioned podcasts that are coming out in the meantime. We'll be back in early January.
So we've recorded a bunch of stuff that we should be releasing over this next 2 weeks. So you won't be without content totally, but it will slow down. There's nothing on TV right now.
Yeah.
But we'll be back you know, with some probably a lot of premium features and commission podcast in January.
Sure.
But yeah, we're gonna take a little break.
Yeah,
it's been a long year for us.
But there'll still be. We'll finish. You know, you'll have the 25 days of Christmas finished out, and some surprises on Christmas Day and onwards. But Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for making 2015 a really great year for us. Thanks for all the cards we've gotten and everybody's love and support. And I'm glad that everybody. You know, I'm glad that the shit to sink worked out. If you guys decide to shit any of your relative sinks, please I would like an after action report, because I think, I mean, if you got the family, you're going to know. If you got the family whose spirit can brook it, it's pretty good. And it's like $20 max from Amazon to get all the stuff you need, and you'll be good to go. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And we'll see you back for another lunch early January. Bye, everybody.
Yep.
Need to grab the right mouse. Still a little drunk. Bye.